Using one red spring, we're going to ground down with our left foot, right foot up against the shoulder rest, drop down into a nice deep lunge, stretching through our right hip flexor. So with this stretch, you want to really focus on driving your tailbone under, pubic bone up, rib-tip connection, so you don't go too much into a back bend. And then you're going to maintain that pelvic positioning. Every exhale, try and sink a little bit deeper, maintaining that tailbone under, pubic bone up. Soften through the shoulders. Keep that gentle core activation. And then we're going to move over to the other side. So now our right foot grounds down, left foot on the shoulder pad, and same thing, keeping that pelvic tilt, we just lunge it down, dropping down as low as you can to maintain that pelvic positioning. I like just light fingertips on the bar, try and keep your shoulders relaxed. Coming out of that one, and we're just going to come to kneeling on the carriage, grounding down with your right knee, placing your left foot on the bar, and still with that same pelvic tilt of tailbone under, pubic bone up, rib tip connection. We're just sinking the hips down heavy here to come more into a hip flexor stretch. I like to deepen the stretch by extending the right arm up on the inhale, then exhaling over into a gentle side bend to really just find your sweet spot, then hold it there. Bringing the hands down onto the bar, we slide the carriage back, straightening out your front leg and coming into a hamstring stretch. Coming out of that one, now we bend back into our front knee, pulling the carriage back in, and then we're going to swap sides. So grounding down with your left knee, placing your right foot on the bar, lifting up the heart, keeping the shoulders relaxed, still keeping that pelvic tilt of tailbone under, pubic bone up, shoulders relaxed. And then we're going to inhale to reach that left arm up, and then exhale over to the right into that side bend, and you'll find this stretches deeper into that left hip flexor, the front of the thigh. So just find your sweet spot, hold it there and breathe. On your next exhale, place the hands back on the bar, straighten out your front leg into a nice hamstring stretch or your splits, and then just every exhale trying to get down a little bit deeper, still maintaining that pubic bone up, tailbone under, gentle rib tip connection. And then we'll draw the carriage back in, bending into that front knee and coming out of it. Now we're coming into our next stretch, which is our mermaid stretch. So you can sit like I am, or you can be in cross-legged or legs long if your knees don't like it. We have our left hand on the bar. Inhale the right arm up and over on the exhale. Inhale back through center, exhale over to the other side. You can intensify the stretch by bringing your right hand to the left hip crease, so coming into a bind, and then we inhale up, exhale over, and just keep going like that. If you want to hold it a little bit longer, you can, or if you want to go per inhale, exhale to bend, inhale back through center, you can do that. Now we're going to take it to the other side. So now your right hand will be resting on the bar, and remember it's an inhale to reach up, find length through the spine, then exhale to side bend. And here you want to reach around, having more of a twist, stretching through the side body and the lats, and getting your chest and head through your arms. Then you'll inhale back through center, tall spine, exhale over to the other side, and remember you've got that bind if you want to make it more intense as well. Now we're coming out of this one and moving into our feet and straps stretches. So we're just going to lie down on our backs, still keep the same red spring for all of this class today. Ground down with your left foot, and we're just going to have our right leg in the strap to begin with. And you'll see that I've hooked the strap behind my heel, so towards my Achilles, and then I'm intensifying the stretch by lengthening my free leg long. You can have this over the foot bar or underneath like I have. Then we're going to come out of that one and come into our figure 4 stretch, so stretching out the right glute now. I like to still use my exhale to encourage my right knee out, and then my hands are pulling in my legs towards my chest. Alright, let's come out of this one. I'm just taking one last quick little stretch for my right hamstring. Then I'm going to unloop my right foot, pop that strap away, press in with my right foot on the foot bar to slide the carriage away, and then loop my strap around my left foot. And again, it's just below the heel, or above the heel I should say, towards the Achilles, and I find that just stretches a little bit deeper, makes it feel more secure. The right leg goes long either over or underneath the foot bar if you did so on the other side. Then we're coming into our figure 4 stretch. So now your left ankle hooks over your right thigh, pulling in your legs on the exhale, and I'm still using my left hand to open out that left knee just to intensify the stretch. So once you've found your sweet spot, you just hold it there and breathe. Now we're going to come out of this one, and again I'm just giving my left leg one last little stretch here. Now both feet in the straps, make sure the straps are around the arches of your feet now so they're nice and secure. And then when you're ready, we're going to exhale, the legs open out wide. And I like to hold my straps with my hands to guide the legs towards the earth a little bit more. You'll feel this stretching quite intensely through the inner thighs. Just focus on your exhale to relax the entire body, and then see if you can let your legs fall closer to the floor. If this stretch is too much for you, you can take a bound angle pose, bringing the inner soles of the feet together and just letting your knees fall out to the sides. You might also like to take a happy baby as well, so bending the knees, bringing the feet and legs out to the sides. So this is a nice release for the hips and the lower back as well as the inner thighs. Or you can just stick with your legs opening out to the sides for a nice inner thigh stretch. Now we can come out of that one. You can either use your hands to help your legs in. I'm just pulling the ropes in to come back into that bound angle pose, and then bringing my legs back up, taking my feet out of the straps, popping the straps away. Then we're going to come up onto kneeling onto the carriage, finishing with a nice heart opener. We're going to go through our puppy pose and into our up dog variation. So knees are hip distance, toes tucked against the shoulder rest, hands are shoulder width on the bar. We're going to just let our chest melt through the arms. Then inhale, slide the carriage in, lift our chest up, lift our head up. Exhale down into your puppy pose, let your upper body melt through your arms. Inhale, roll it back up, lift the chest up. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Then finishing with our child's pose, just resting the forearms over the bar, again letting the head and chest melt towards the carriage. And you guys are done. Thank you for practicing with me. Don't forget to check out my other reformer workout videos. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any of my weekly workouts.